concept of feet, concept of blood, the concept of the watchman. This is the third concept. That's the concept of feet. How is your contact with this world? Your experience in this world, in this physical world, in every other thing, your experience outside Christ. And your experience with anything outside Christ. Your feet, and how being willing to preach the gospel protects you in that interaction. And then now I've explained to you the concept of blood. That blood, when it is shed, must be repaid. Otherwise, life is defiled. The land is defiled. Life is defiled. Something is draining the force from you. Blood must be repaid. When God tells you, gives you a message for people, for sinners, and you don't go and they die in their sin, I better pray they don't die. But when they die in their sins, when they face the consequence of their evil, when God gives you a message for them and you don't go, Bible says you've shed blood, so you're a believer. God has called you, every believer. God has called you to preach the gospel. If you don't do it, it takes from you. There's something draining your life force. There's something draining your experience on this earth. Understand this. If you're a Christian and you're not preaching the gospel, God will require blood from your hand. You are shedding blood. This is why some Christians die. You'll be wondering to yourself, why this person was serving in church, this person was an active Christian, he used to come for prayer meetings, why is this thing happening? Sometimes it's because they did not warn the people that God told them to warn. They were not actually doing what God told them to do. Maybe they were caught up in activity. They did not warn the people that God told them to warn. Understand spiritual things. The spiritual controls the physical. When you don't preach, you're in disobedience. And so you're subject to the principles of this world. Blood is required. Even though you have the righteousness of God, even though you have the life of God in you, you've chosen to subject yourself to the principles of this world. You've taken yourself out of the kingdom of God and said, no, these are the things I want to govern me. I encourage you today to find a way to participate in the spread of the gospel.